Yeah, sure. I will discuss about it with my manager tomorrow. Sounds right, doesn't it? Actually, I hear this all the time, from students, from colleagues, even from people who have been learning English for years. And honestly, it sounds completely natural when you say it. But here's the thing, a native speaker would immediately notice something is off. Just one small word. One tiny word that most textbooks never even mention. And once you hear it, you will never make this mistake again. Welcome back to Lady Show English, where we fix small English mistakes that make a big difference. So stay with me, because this is going to change the way you speak English at work, in meetings, and in your everyday life. Okay, let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're at the office. Your boss sends you a message, "Can we talk about the new project?" And you reply, very confidently, "Of course. I will discuss about it with you this afternoon." Or maybe you're a student. Your professor says, "I want you to address this issue in your essay." And you write, "In this essay, I will discuss about the challenges of climate change." Or perhaps you're in a team meeting, and someone asks, "Did you bring up the budget problem?" And you say, "Yes, we discussed about it last week." 3 different situations. 3 different people. 3 different contexts. And the same mistake every single time. Now here is what makes this so tricky. The word about feels so natural after discuss. Because we say talk about, right? Let's talk about it. That sounds perfect. So our brain just copies the pattern. Talk about, discuss about. Makes total sense. Except, English doesn't work that way here. And that small habit? It's quietly making your English sound less fluent than you actually are. So what is the correct way? Let's go there right now. Here is your correct chunk. Ready? Discuss it. That's it. Know about. Just discuss it. Discuss the issue. Discuss the problem. Discuss the plan. I will discuss it with my manager tomorrow. We need to discuss the budget. Let's discuss this after the meeting. Clean. Direct. Natural. This is exactly how native speakers say it. Now I know what you might be thinking, but why? Why can't we say, discuss about? And honestly, the grammar explanation is less important than just getting the feel for it. Because here is the key difference, talk needs about to connect to its object. But discuss is already strong enough on its own. It goes directly to what you're discussing, no bridge word needed. But knowing the rule is only half the battle. The real question is, can you actually use it automatically, without thinking? Because that's where most learners get stuck. So let me show you exactly how to seal this into your brain, with real situations you can actually feel. Let me take you through a day in the life of someone called Sarah. Sarah works at a marketing company, and she has a big presentation coming up. It's Monday morning. Sarah gets an email from her team leader. It says, "We need to look at the Q3 results together. Can you set up a meeting?" Sarah writes back, "Absolutely. I'll discuss the results with the team on Wednesday." Not discuss about the results. Just discuss the results. Wednesday comes. The meeting starts. Her colleague James says, "Should we discuss the new campaign strategy today too?" Sarah nods. "Yes, let's discuss it at the end of the meeting." Still know about. Notice that? After the meeting, her manager pulls her aside. "Good job today, Sarah. Did you discuss the timeline issue with the design team?" Sarah says, "Not yet, I'll discuss it with them tomorrow morning." Every single time, discuss it. Discuss the issue. Discuss the plan. Discuss the results. The word about never shows up. And after a while, it starts to feel completely natural, because it is natural. This is real, everyday professional English. But here's something really interesting. Discuss is not the only chunk that works this way. There's a whole family of chunks that follow the same pattern, and once you know them, your English is going to level up fast. Okay, so here's a bonus for you, because discuss is actually not alone. There's a whole family of verbs that work exactly the same way. And we're still with Sarah, same week, just different conversations. On Thursday, a colleague walks over to Sarah's desk and says, "Hey, I want to address the communication issue we've been having on the team." Notice what she said, address the issue. Not address about the issue. Just straight to the point, address the issue. Same rule, different verb. Later that afternoon, Sarah sits down to write her weekly report. She stares at her screen for a moment, then starts typing. This report will examine the performance data from Q3. Examine the data. Not examine about the data. The verb goes directly to what she's looking at, no extra word needed. Her manager stops by, reads the first paragraph, and nods. Good start, Sarah. Can you also consider the risks in your next draft? Consider the risks. Not consider about the risks. Again. Clean, direct, straight to the object. So do you see what's happening here? Discuss, address, examine, consider. These are all verbs that are strong enough to carry their meaning on their own. They don't need about, they don't need on, they don't need any bridge word at all. You just say, discuss the problem, address the issue, examine the results, consider the options. These are your power chunks for professional English, and they all follow the exact same pattern. Now, this pattern doesn't stay in the office. It actually shows up in everyday life too, in the most ordinary conversations. Let me show you one more scene that might feel a little closer to home. Picture this. You're having dinner with your family. Your mom says, "We need to talk about moving grandma to a new place." You say, "I agree. Let's discuss it after dinner, when everyone is here." Your younger brother looks up from his phone. "What are we going to discuss?" You answer, "We need to discuss some family plans. It's important." Later, your dad brings up a different topic. "I also want to address something. The electricity bill has been really high lately." Your mom nods. "Yes, we should examine our daily habits and consider some changes." Discuss it. Address something. Examine our habits. Consider some changes. All in one natural family conversation. No about. No awkward pauses. Just, smooth, confident English. And here's the thing. Once you start noticing this pattern, you'll hear it everywhere, in podcasts, in movies, in meetings, in casual conversations. It's one of those invisible rules that native speakers use automatically, and now you know it too. The next time you want to say, discuss about it, stop. Take a breath. And just say, discuss it. Discuss the issue. Discuss the problem. Discuss the plan. Know about. You don't need it. Here's your challenge. Think of one real situation in your life right now, a meeting, a class, a family conversation, and write one sentence using discuss correctly in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks for learning with Lady Show English today. And remember, the next lesson will tackle another everyday chunk that sounds fine but gives you away as a non-native speaker. So let's bring it all together.